Hi, my name is Charlie,
And I'm Kaylee.
and today we're very excited to announce the rebranding of the Staughton College Houses for 2023.
The names of the houses are based upon characters from the Aboriginal Dreamtime story, The Story of Wah. Once there were 7 young women called the Karagurk who lived on the Yarra River where Melbourne now stands. They lived on murnong, yams, which they dug out with their digging sticks, on the end of which they carried live coals. They kept the fire to themselves. They cooked their own yams, but gave the raw ones to Wah the white crow. One day, Wah found one of the cooked yams and tasted it. He found it delicious and decided to cook his yams from then on. The women refused to give him fire, so he decided to trick them out of it. He caught and hid a lot of snakes in an ant mound, then called to the girls that he had found a large ant mound and that the ant larvae tasted so much better than the yams. The women ran to the mound and began digging into it with their sticks. The snakes came hissing out and chased them away screaming. But then the women turned and began to hit out the snakes with their digging sticks. They hit so hard that some of the live coals came off. Wah was waiting for this. He pounced on the live coals and hid them in a kangaroo skin bag which he had prepared. The women had killed all the snakes. They came back to look for the coals. They could not find them and decided that Wah had taken them. They chased him, but he flew out of reach and perched on top of a very high tree. Bunjil saw what had happened and asked Wah for some coals as he wanted to cook a possum. Wah offered to cook it for him, and when he had done so, threw it down to Bunjil, who saw that it was smoking. He tried to blow it into flame, but failed. He ate the possum, and while he did so, the Kulin people gathered around and shouted at Wah to give him fire. The noise scared him, and at last he flung some of the coals at the crowd. Korok Guru, the fire-tailed flinch, picked up some of the coals and hid them behind his back, and that is why these flinches have red tails. Bunjil's helpers, Jert Jert, the Nanking crystal, and Sarah, the quail hawk, grabbed the rest of the coals. Then the coals made a bushfire, which burnt Wah black. It spread over his country, and Bunjil had to gather all the Kulin to help put it out. He placed some rocks at the head of the Yarra River to stop the fire from spreading that way, and they are there to this day. His 2 helpers were burnt and became 2 rocks at the foot of the Dandenong Range. The Karagurks were swept up into the sky where they became the Pleiades, the stars representing their glowing fire sticks. One day, Wah was caught in a storm. The rain lashed down and he felt cleansed by it. It was then that a voice was heard. It was Byame, the All-Father. He took the old crow up into the sky where he became the star Canopus, the second brightest star in the southern hemisphere. And this is the story of Wah.
The houses are
Dantum,
Blue House,
Farah,
Greenhouse,
Jert Jert,
Yellow House,
and Korok Guru.
Red House. We're really excited for this change and we hope you are too.
Thank you.